He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay, thank
I was reading the press notes, and you said you've been waiting your whole life to work with Eddie Murphy. Do you remember like the first time you ever saw his stand-up or a movie or whatever that you were like, that's my dude?
Yep. My father introduced me to Richard Pryor. I was introduced as a kid around 8, 9 to Dolomite, Signifying Monkey. My uncles would play that in their room and all that, so I would listen to that. So my father introduced me to Richard Pryor. And I thought, then I saw Eddie. In 70, I see Eddie at 80. When he first came to Saturday Night Live. It was like wonderful. All I gotta do is say Rep Pumas. You remember that?
Yeah.
Pumas, what he put on when he did Mr. Rogers?
When you were at SNL, did you ask, like, were you asking people like, hey, do you have his stuff here? Like, did they show you anything?
We called at the, I forgot the name of that room. In that room, I seen Mr. Bill, I seen all of that. And they have Brian Fellows in there, the archives. I went in there. It's called the bunker or one of those rooms. They have every episode ever done. So I watched it. I seen stuff that didn't make it that Eddie did that you will never see. My first year of Saturday Night Live, I met Eddie. And the first thing I said to him was, thank you for keeping the door open. That's
really nice. What did he say back?
I love you.
And then what was it like to be a part of this movie?
What is it a part? You see, the movie is about a fairy tale, right? Every day I was on a set, it was a fairy tale. But then I had to wake up and go to work. And remember that I was a professional and there was expectations. And I had to meet those expectations of the cast members that were in the first one. All of us knew that. Leslie, Jermaine, all of us knew that. And under their gaze and their tutelage and their guidance, when we met those expectations, you could look in all the first cast, you could look in their eyes and they gave us this. So that gave us confidence, the newcomers, that gave us confidence. And we were welcomed and appreciated. And we love Greg Brewer. I'll follow him into war, and Eddie Murphy and Arsenio and everyone else that was there. Your family.
From watching the movie, it seems like it had to, and from seeing some backstage stuff, it seems like a good time. Like there was a lot of, you had Lunel there, you had, Leslie Jones, like so many amazing people there just hanging out.
It was a party. When you wasn't working, you were outside in the green room under the tent. I had my radio there. Every day it was a party.
Do you remember how many times you saw the first Coming to America in the theaters?
Well, in my life, 52, I'm gonna say 200. 200
you probably know it better than they do.
Yeah, 200 times. Eddie made me want to do comedy. Eddie made me want to do stand-up. He's one of him and Arsenio are my comedic heroes, besides Richard and Don Rickles and Jerry Lewis, and all of them helped contribute to me as a stand-up. And Lauren Michaels is my Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then I got Tina Fey, my Princess Leia, my sister. And then there's Richard, who was Yoda.
It's a party over here. I must admit, your style is far into my kingdom, but it's impressive.
That's right.
There you go.
Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey, ho.
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.